LFG Season 49's postseason kicks off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we have entered the round of the play-ins. The first of two rounds of play-ins. Tonight's matchup, we have ourselves a pretty intriguing matchup here, as Syracuse is set to take on Greenville. I'm the Cowboy Crab. I will be your commentator for tonight's play-in matchup, as these two teams make it into the first round of the play-ins. They are looking to get into that next round here with a win tonight. And it'll be Syracuse starting on offense. And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. I'm going to get the play clock extensions here at the start, so we'll go ahead and start with the predictions. And of course, the winner of this game here tonight, they will move on to face Fresno in the second round of the play-in. So winner of this game will have a second play-in game ahead of them, and the winner, of course, gets a bye in the first round of the play-ins, but still has a play-in to get into the official playoffs. Part of the new format change. This is the second season of it being implemented. So for Syracuse, Rico will be their quarterback here tonight. He's looking to get Syracuse into the next round, take on Fresno. And as for Greenville, it'll be Ricky Slime at quarterback for them. We'll see how both these guys are set to do here tonight. Of course, right now you have some other playoff games currently going on. Baton Rouge and Rochester. Baton Rouge currently leads 31-7 in the third quarter. Not exactly close game over there. And then Buffalo and Houston also supposed to be happening. And see the score on that one. It is 14 apiece right now between those two teams. So this game being the last one, well, supposed to start at 10, but we've had some hurdles, I guess is the best way to put it, just to get started. But now we should be good to go. We're just waiting for the play clock extensions here. And all right, here we go. We're underway. First down, Syracuse. Here's Rico in the backfield. Rico moving around the middle, rolls to his right. Rico looks, faces pressure, rolls out left. Rico, he'll send this one up. Deep shot left side here with the first play of the game, and it's going to be on the ground, incomplete. Rico looking for the big play out of the gate. The Greenville defense shut him down. It's 2nd and 15 for Syracuse. We have another play clock extension. Yeah, I gotta agree that throwing a streak on the very first play is pretty crazy. But we'll see if it's a part of the plan here. But we got the play clock extensions. We can do some advertising. The YouTube channel, haven't subscribed to it already. Great, appreciate if you went over there and did so. The TikTok, still trying to get that 1,000 follower mark. Alright, so if you haven't followed me over there, great, appreciate if you went over there and did so. And okay, maybe we can get some more plays going. Second down here for Syracuse. And the check down will be enough for a first down for Syracuse. 1st and 15. We got a flag on the play. Yes, that would be correct. Syracuse in the white, though white and I'm going to say turquoise. And then Greenville in the orange and black. First down for Syracuse. So an aired up right side by Rico. Too high and incomplete. For the sake of sticking with colors, I was going to say white and blue, but when you look at it, it's like teal or turquoise or something. 2nd and 15 here for Syracuse. Rico fires right side. Pass is caught. It's going to be a first down. Stepping out of bounds. And it's 23. First down here for Syracuse. Rico rolling right. Rico looks. Has some pressure. Rico going to go down the right side. Pass is caught. Takes the knee after catching for a gain of 20. First down. First and 15. Check down is caught. Almost a first down for Syracuse. Just short. 2nd and 2. And Flu, thank you for following. Appreciate it. 2nd and 2 here for Syracuse. Rico rolls out right. Rico fires back right corner. Is caught and pulled in. Touchdown Syracuse. And they'll strike on the board first. Extra point attempt. And this one going to be up. And off the post. It's no good. So it'll be 6-0 here. Syracuse. Syracuse quarterback is Rico. Now Greenville going to get the ball here. Here's the return. Going to get past the 20. Dive into bounds around the 30. So I'll mark him at the 28. First down for Greenville. It's Ricky Slime quarterbacking here for Greenville. We'll see if he can get a response on this drive. First down, Ricky goes check down for 10. 2nd down here for Greenville. Second and 5 here for Greenville. Here's Ricky on the right side. Ricky looks, check down right side again. Pass is caught, diving for the first down. He got it, back up, gain 7. And I think they'll mark him down. Yes, they will. First down, Greenville. First down, here's Ricky in the backfield. Ricky faces pressure, escaping left side. Ricky, he's got a check down man, but he's going for the big play. Down the middle, this one is caught for the touchdown! Can we get the... There we go. And Greenville with a big response right there. Extra point attempt. Got it off at the last second. And it's good. 7-6. Greenville takes the lead. And here we go. Here's the kick. And return here for Syracuse. Don't know if they're going to be getting a good return out of this. But it's not a bad return. First down, Syracuse. They'll start at the 16. First down here for Syracuse. Here's Rico in the backfield. Rico rolling right. Rico looking to find somebody. Rico back in his end zone. They'll send this one up. Deep shot going down the right side. Will it stay in bounds? It's swatted and into the stands. 2nd and 15 here for Syracuse. Here we go. It'll be 2nd down. Second down, Syracuse. Here's Rico in the backfield. Back in the end zone. Rico avoids pressure. Goes check down. Pass is caught. Trying to fight for the first down. It'll be short. Now 3rd and 2 for Syracuse. Third down. Rico with some pressure. Rolls out right. Rico fires wide open man for the check on the check down. Caught for 8 and a first down. think Greenville was thinking Rico's trying to go for the more of the deep throws. But when you need short yardage on third down, you got to keep an eye out for the checkdowns. And Rico right there running for 2. Not sure if that was the plan or not. 2nd and 13 for Syracuse. Rico rolling right. Rico is going to run it again here. This one looks planned. Fumble out of bounds, though. Gain of 9. Third down. Third and 5. Rico going to go down towards the right side. It's caught for 23 and a first down. First down here for Syracuse. Rico in the backfield. Going check down right side pass. Does get caught. It'll go out of bounds for 8. 2nd and 7. Here's Rico rolling right. Rico looking, fires out right side. Pass will be incomplete. We've got kickoff. That was Syracuse. They got the ball first. 3rd and 7 here for Syracuse. Rico down the middle. It's caught for 18 and a first down and more. First and goal at the 3. First and goal. Lob up end zone. It's caught. Touchdown Syracuse. And Syracuse will take back the lead. They'll go for 2 here. They go screen, and he's got a lane for it, and the 2-point conversion is good. So Syracuse will lead 14-7. Here we go. Greenville will get the ball back. Here's the kick and touchback. Here we go. First down for Greenville. Ricky in the backfield rolls left. Ricky looks, goes check down the middle. Pass is caught. He'll get 9 out of it. 2nd and 6 here for Greenville. Ricky just going to take it up the middle. He had the lane, got the first down, gain of 7 on the run. Not the wisest decision for Syracuse to leave a lane like that wide open. First down now here for Greenville. Ricky fires out left side pass, swatted down, incomplete. For a second, I thought Ricky was going to take it to the end of the quarter. But now it's 2nd and 15 here. Depending on how this one goes, this might be the end of quarter 1. This one down the middle by Ricky is caught for the first down. Gain of 16, right of the midfield logo. That is the end of quarter 1. Syracuse leads 14-7. Greenville driving down the field. And they'll mark them at the 49 of Syracuse here to open the second. Ricky on first down in the backfield. Ricky looks down the middle again. Pass is caught. Avoids a tackle. Gain of 13. Second and 1. Ricky in the backfield. Ricky looks, faces pressure, check down right side. Pass the first down, looking for more. We'll get 8 more yards off the run. First down here for Greenville. Ricky rolls left. Ricky looks, check down left side. Pass is caught. And it'll be a gain of 10. They let him stay on the ground. Now in the red zone, 2nd and 5. Second down, Ricky goes for the end zone. This one's caught for the touchdown. A laser to the back of the end zone. There was a lot of power in that throw. Extra point attempt. And this one is good. We had a tie game. Here we go. Here's the kick. And return here for Syracuse. And not going to get past the 20, really. Mark by the 21. First down for Syracuse. Rico in the backfield. Rico with pressure, and he's going to go down. 2nd and 19 here for Syracuse. Second down. Rico going to go down the middle here. Pass is caught. He's short of the marker. It's 3rd down for Syracuse. On 3rd and 1. See what Syracuse has in store here. Rico drops back. Rico looking down the middle. Pass is caught for the first down and more. Can't be leaving guys in the middle of the field open right there on 3rd and short. And now essentially the field's been flipped. First down for Syracuse. Rico out left side pass. Oh, what a play by the defender, launching him out of bounds. I mean, to be fair, he did land right on his head, but what a play to keep him out. 2nd down, this one's going to be caught, and that's going to be a first down for Syracuse. First down here for Syracuse. Rico to the right corner. Pass will be incomplete. Second and 15 here for Syracuse. Rico rolls right. Rico looking. Pass is caught. Looking for the end zone, and he gets in. Touchdown, Syracuse. Extra point attempt. And this one up and good. 21-14. So now Greenville going to get the ball back with just under 3 minutes to go. Ricky going to be looking to tie this game up. We'll see what he's got in store. Here's the return. And big hit right there. Gain of going to get past the 20 and mark by the 23. First down, Greenville. First down. Here's Ricky in the backfield. Ricky going to go check down right side. Pass is caught. Big hit, but he hangs on to the ball. 2nd and 9 here for Greenville. 2nd down. Check down. Pass is caught. Gain of 11. And EVU in with the raid of 13. Greatly appreciate the raid. Not a close game from what I saw. Baton Rouge was beating down on Rochester. But we got a close game here. Greenville currently on offense. We'll get 6 off that check down. 2nd and 9 here for Greenville. For those just now tuning in, we're watching Baton Rouge and Rochester. We still have our predictions up and live, so you can still get them in while you can. Ricky, high ball, but it's caught for 38 and a first down. Now in the red zone, first down for Greenville. First down for Greenville, airtime. Looking, gonna run it here. Slides, only gets 3. 2nd and 12 here for Greenville. Under 90 seconds here in the quarter. Ricky starting to run down the clock a little bit. 2nd and 12 for Greenville. Ricky has pressure. Forced out left. Ricky, will he run it again? He will. Fumble out of bounds, though. Gain of 4. But I think that will stop the clock right there. No, the won't. The clock continues to tick. 3rd and 8 here for Greenville. This one might go down all the way to 1 minute warning. And it looks like it will. 1 minute warning. 3rd and 8 for Greenville. It's either you get a little bit closer for a fourth and manageable. Ricky runs it. He gets in the end zone right at the middle for the touchdown. And basically a QB draw right up the gut. And we're an extra point away from a tie game. I mean, yeah, he did run it 3 times, but it got him in the end zone. But the extra point is no good. that's gonna hurt them right there. Could have tied this game up now, but under a minute, and Syracuse can make it a 2-possession game. Well, no, okay, I think they could. Hang on, let me try and map this. No, it'd still be a 1-possession game. It'd just be an 8-point game. Okay. First down air for Syracuse. Under a minute to go. Here's Rico. He'll run it. And Rico avoiding some tackles. Has some blocks. Stays in bounds. Fumble. Out of bounds, though, for 24. Clock does stop. First down, Syracuse. Rico going left. Rico going to go check down here. Pass is caught. He's going to try and get out of bounds. They will. Gain of 11. Second and 4 for Syracuse. Rico rolls right. Rico looks. Fires out right side. Pass is caught. Pulled in bounds. Gain of 12. Clock will continue to tick. Rico in the backfield with pressure. Rico trying to escape. He'll run it. Gain of 7 on the run. Under 20 seconds. And Syracuse will use their second timeout. Second and 8. Under 20. Rico rolls right. Rico looks. Fires. Looking end zone. Pass incomplete. Third down. If Greenville can get a stop, then maybe they can force a field goal out of Syracuse. Third down, Rico in the backfield, down towards the left side, caught! And that'll be their Syracuse will call their final timeout with 6 seconds to go. They're at the 4. They might be able to get a play, or they might be able to get 2 plays off, depending on what happens here in the first one. First and goal, Rico fires left side, it's caught! Touchdown, Syracuse! There we go. I don't know why touchdown animations want to be a little weird sometimes, but they do. Extra point will be good. 28-20. 2 seconds till halftime. I don't think Core is here. I know he's not playing in this game. I don't think he's here in the chat, so I don't know why this was put in my chat. All places. Kind of weird. End of the half here. Greenville gonna try to toss. Ricky, he's sending this one up deep. His guys are not gonna get down there. It had the distance though. Intercepted in the end zone. That'll send us to halftime. I mean, Ricky, he had 3 guys rush him right there. Only had 1 blocker. He just didn't have time for his receivers to get down there. He had a good throw though. I'll give him that. That was a good throw. And that'll take us to halftime. Syracuse up 28-20 over Greenville. And the second half just already getting underway. I guess so. So Greenville start the second half with the ball here. Here we go, first down for Greenville. Ricky going down the middle. This one caught for 41 and a first down. Big play from Greenville. Now they're looking to capitalize. Ricky going to run it here on first down. Going to get 9. Second and 6 here for Greenville. Ricky in the backfield. Ricky goes towards the left side. Pass is caught for 9. First down. Now in the red zone. First and 15 here for Greenville. Ricky going check down right side. Pass is caught. And he was down as the ball went out for a gain of 9. Second and 6. Second down. Ricky rolls right. Ricky looking to find somebody. Ricky going to go check down, but that one will be incomplete. Third down here for Greenville. Third down, Ricky. Looking to find somebody. Ricky with some pressure. Ricky down the middle. Pass is caught. It gets across. Touchdown, Greenville. They'll go for 2 to tie it up. And the 2-point attempt here, no good. And here we go. Here's the kick. And touchback for Syracuse. Here we go. First down here for Syracuse. Rico rolling left. Rico looking to find somebody. Rico fires out right side. Pass will be swatted incomplete. Second and 15 here for Syracuse. Rico with a check down. Pass is caught. Gain of 11. Third and 4. Rico in the backfield. Rico looks, fires out right side. Pass is caught, pulled in. First down and more for Syracuse. We'll get to the 31 on the run. Well, no. 27, a gain of 31 off the grab. First down here for Syracuse. Rico in the backfield. Rico looks, has pressure, looking end zone. This one will be swatted down and incomplete. Second and 15. Rico rolls left. Rico trying to escape. Fires out left side. Pass is caught. Gain of 25, just short of the end zone. First and goal at the 2. First and goal. Rico rolls right. Fires pass. Caught in the end zone. And now they're finally calling it touchdown, Syracuse. Not sure why it took so long for them to call it the touchdown, but extra point here. Going to be blocked at the line. No good. And that's what Greenville needs. It needs something. And a blocked extra point could help them. Now the offense got to get back to work. And here's the touchback. First down here for Greenville. Ricky checked out right side. Pass is caught. Gain of 9 on the play. Second and 6 here for Greenville. Ricky gonna find somebody. Ricky stepping up. He'll run it here. Slides. He's short. It'll be third and 2. On third down, Ricky looked like he might have tried the run right there. He's looking to find somebody. Goes over the middle. Pass is caught. First down and more here for Greenville. Here we go. First down for Greenville. Ricky in the backfield. Ricky looking. Gonna send this one deep left side. That's way overthrown. Incomplete. Second and 15 here for Greenville. Second down, Ricky with pressure, trying to avoid the sack here. Got to do something. Fires right side, has an open man, but he can't pull it in. Incomplete. Third down here for Greenville. Ricky, he had just a little too much power under that ball. His receiver not able to get it. Third down. Third down, Ricky fires right side. Pass is caught. Going to be a gain of 18. First down, Greenville. Depending on how Greenville plays this, they could run out a minute here and then score and get a 4th and 25 if needed. Ricky on first down with pressure. Ricky needs to do something. He throws this one. Caught by the defense, but he was out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. He realized a little late that, like, oh, wait, I got the ball. Ricky's on second down, goes down the middle for 21 and a first down. Here we go, first down. Ricky to the end zone, incomplete. Second and 15 here for Greenville. Second down, Ricky looking to find somebody. Ricky goes to the end zone. This one's caught for the touchdown. And now the 2-point conversion to tie the game. They were unsuccessful last time, but if they can get it this time, we're tied at 34. Ricky got people jumping in. They got it. 2-point conversion's good. And we're tied at 34. Well, now it would seem we are the last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. 34-34. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Syracuse going to have the ball here. Here we go. First down for Syracuse. Rico with pressure. Almost got sacked. Rico dropping back. Now in his end zone. Looking for a big play here. This one is going to be intercepted. Rico, I don't know if it was desperation or if he thought he had him downfield, but this one intercepted in Greenville now with a momentum-shifting play. Here we go now, 10 seconds here in the third. Ricky, he can turn the tables if he can lead his team downfield here to take the lead. First down, and it's check down. Gain of 9. That'll take us to the fourth quarter. We're all tied up at 34. Second and 6. Ricky rolls right. Ricky looking to find somebody. Ricky dropping back in the end zone. Ricky fires. Check down right side. Ooh, out of bounds. Third and 6. Third down here for Greenville. Ricky needing to capitalize off that interception the defense got. Ricky fires down the right side again, but this one caught, pulled in bounds. And they'll rule him out around the 45-yard line. First down here for Greenville. First down, Ricky. Pressured. Trying to avoid the sack. Ricky fires, check down right side. Pass is caught, broken up. Second and 15. Second down here for Greenville. Ricky rolling left. Ricky looks, fires left side. Pass is caught, takes the knee for 17. Here we go. First down for Greenville. Ricky in the backfield. Ricky to the end zone. Incomplete. Second and 15. Ricky down the middle here. Pass is caught. Gets a first down and a little bit more. Gain of 17. First and goal. First and goal. Ricky back of the end zone, incomplete. Greenville's trying to get the lead here for the first time since the first quarter, I believe. They're looking to get that lead, and this one's going to be caught! Touchdown, Greenville! And they finally take back the lead. Extra point attempt. And this one will be up and good. There we go. Here's the return here for Syracuse, as now they face the deficit here in the fourth. First down here for Syracuse. Rico with the check down. Pass is caught. Gets out of bounds for 3. Second and 12 here for Syracuse. Rico rolling left. Rico looking to find somebody. Rico! It'll be a strip sack. No. Not a strip sack. He got one on the run. 3rd and 11. Third down here for Syracuse. Rico needing a big play. Rico down towards the left side. Pass is caught. Gets the first down. And more ways back on his feet. Got some blocks taken down from behind for 35. I'll do those redemptions here in a second. First down here for Syracuse. Rico rolls left. Rico with pressure. Fires down the left side. Pass caught. Pulled in. Bounds. Stepped out. And 27, so we did get a dummy, and a smooth man redeemed, and also to become a partner. We'll do that in a second after this play. First and goal. Rico with pressure to the end zone. That one through the uprights. So what you're gonna need to do is go to my Discord server, ping me after the stream, and you'll get your partner role. Second and goal. Rico to the end zone, pass incomplete again. Third down for Syracuse, under 2 minutes now. Third and goal. Rico, pressure, fires, pass, caught, short of the end zone. How? How is he short? They go run, and he's in. Touchdown, Syracuse. And Syracuse getting a little risky, trying to go for 2. And no! Denied! So now they will go for the 4th and 25 here. Pretty risky, in my opinion, for Syracuse to try and get that 2. So now you're set up for the 4th and 25. Rico, he's going big play here. Look at end zone, actually. This one on the ground and incomplete. Turnover on downs, and Greenville back on offense. Ricky, I don't know if he can run out about a minute 30. But I know he can definitely run some clock here. First down, Greenville. Ricky rolls left. Ricky looking. Trying to find somebody. Has some pressure. Gets rid of it. Check down man down the middle. Pass is caught. Takes the knee for 11. Second and 4. Clock winding down. Ricky will take this as a 1-minute warning. Are you asking about the how to become a partner? Is that what I'm seeing? Second and 4, Ricky in the backfield going down the middle. The check down man jumps it. It's incomplete. Okay, I have this thing you can redeem with your seashells. You spend about 5,000 and you become a partner in my Discord server. That's basically all it does. 3rd and 4. Ricky looking for the first. He's short. 4th down. And Syracuse will take a timeout. 45 seconds to go. Fourth and 1. Click, save the follow, we appreciate. 4th and 1 for Greenville. Ricky needs to convert to potentially end the game. 4th down, Ricky dropping back, looking, fires, end zone, touchdown, Greenville. But with 35 seconds, I don't know if I'd call it the dagger. This extra point can decide everything. If they get it, 8-point game. If they don't get it, it's a 7-point game. This kick is a little... Oh, it was close. It was a little close, but it's good. 48-40. 35 seconds. Syracuse, they can tie the game and force overtime. Here we go. Big opportunity here for Syracuse. They got to get big plays on 1st down. This one caught down the right side. They'll take the knee. 2nd timeout used here by Syracuse. Which one is Rico? The one currently on offense. The one's not in orange. Say that. 1st down here for Syracuse. Rico pressured. Rolls left. Rico looking, gonna have to do something here. He's got 1 timeout left still. This one there, that left side. Ooh, dangerous, but incomplete. 2nd down, 15 seconds to go. They still got to get downfield. 2nd down, Rico running out of time. Needs a play. Fires right side. Pass is caught. Down on the knee. 7 seconds. 3rd and final timeout has been used. 1st down, Syracuse. 1st down, Rico. Pressure, right side, too high, incomplete, but they get 1 more chance. 1 more chance. With 1 second on the clock. Here we go. Who will move on to the next round of the play-ins? Who will face Fresno? What is Syracuse got in mind here for this play that will decide if they keep going or not? Right side, swatted, and complete. And Greenville moves on. Big win for Greenville. They will move on to the 2nd round of the play-ins and face Fresno. And as for Syracuse, their season's over in the 1st round of the play-in. But ladies and gentlemen, what a game we just had here between these two. What an ending. We had all the pressure on Syracuse, and in the end, unfortunately, they just fall short. But that'll do it. Our final, Syracuse 40, Greenville 48, representing Team Ocean. I am the Cowboy Crab, saying so long, everybody.